it's like very vulnerable communities. Indians, for example, in Canada, that's a big issue that Indian community is affected, and it's very, this is like what we are doing with these actions is we are giving them voice, we are letting people, we are helping people to know these stories and to know that if we want dirty energy, then there are people whose life is going to be affected by it. And they will lose land, they will lose clean water. And another topic is palm oil. Huge amount or huge areas of forests are being destroyed because of palm oil. You know this because it's in every product that we consume. Nearly every product, from soaps to packaged soup, and the size of one football pitch is destroyed every minute, especially in South America and in Southeast Asia. So it's important to make pressure on the companies again, and this is now a big retailer company that we are addressing here. They are traders of brands that we know, for like Unilever or Colgate or Nestle. So we are addressing these companies too, but we are also addressing the source because they are doing the destruction on the spot. Plastic problems, we've already, like, this is what we are talking about here, and with the size of the products, we are just highlighting the problem. And these are, by the way, the products that are most often found in seas, in sea waste, because we are doing cleanups on the shores too. And according to our brand audits, it's Coca-Cola whose plastic bottles are found in the most quantities. And when we are highlighting the pollution that is caused, then we are doing this in a way that how we can make pressure, the biggest pressure on the companies. So here, for example, it was Christmas time. It's London Piccadilly Circus, and they were just, Coca-Cola was just refreshing its ads screen, and that's why we put a big puppet polar bear on Piccadilly, and we also had the choir singing Coca-Cola songs, like Christmas songs. So they probably weren't really happy with all the Christmas crowd seeing that Coca-Cola is responsible for lots of the plastic waste. This was at the time of the Winter Olympics in January 2018, because Samsung was one of the main sponsor of the event. So we were calling on Samsung to sign up for renewables, because as the words one of the leaders of phone market, we feel that it's a responsibility that they need to do. And then we also show what's precious, what is needed to be protected. Obviously, forests are one of these. And here you can see textile handkerchiefs decorating the trees, because we are calling attention here to the paper companies who are destroying hundreds of years of forests just to produce, for example, paper handkerchiefs, and there is an alternative instead of paper handkerchief, which are quite nice too, and also you can use them as piece of art. And it's good if you can, if you have the possibility, the opportunity to meet what's precious, what needs to be protected in your daily life when you run around. This is in New York, and it's a street mural project that we had in many countries. This one is in Indonesia, and it's especially important that about these environmental problems also people living in the developing world needs to know about, because many times the environmental destructions are going on in these places, and they are many times the victims of these, but also they need to survive, and many times the big international companies go there, exploit the grounds, and their ground is shrinking. And this would be another video, and I'm not sure I will be able to play it, but I will try because it's quite a good one. So. Is not really good. It's an iceberg, which is dripping, and the idea is it's a big street installation. Yeah. People can, through this piece of art, people can experience that they can actually reverse, that they can actually interact. And with your phone, you can turn back the drops of water, and that was a really, really popular project because people could experience that they can contribute, they can actually do something, and obviously it was visually quite engaging too. And this is what I find very important with art, that art can inspire us, to act. And okay, I don't know how to go on now. Sorry. Can somebody help me, please? I don't know how to go back. Oh, anyway, yeah. Got it. Okay. So, yeah, thank you. So with art, we obviously tell stories, and stories can change the world, and they can convince us that we have the power to change the world and make it a more green and peaceful world. And as Gandhi was saying, be the change you want to see, because I think it's very important that we are aware that we shape the context of our world. We vote for the governments, and we buy the products of the companies, and obviously if we don't like them, if we think that more could be done, then we can also change them too. And this way we can make seemingly impossible things to work in practice. So this is what I wanted to say, and I have another video to end it with, but I think I won't try that because the internet connection is not that good. So thanks very much again for inviting me to this conference, and have a very good conference. Thank you.
So that was a good overview that we not only facing one problem, right? So there's so much more for us to do. Let me check. So, and then now inviting our panelists for the first round. And these are Robertina Sebjanic from Slovenia, Frankie Moughton-Small from the UK. Then we have Gabor Mate from the MoMA University. Is he already here? No. And who else?
These three.
No.
Weronika.
And Weronika Elertowska from the Center of Polish Sculpture. So, and the panel will be about rediscovering the role of the artist. So please join us here on the stage. No, you can come already.
This is yours. This is yours. Okay.
So, and Robertina has prepared a little presentation. We call them Pecha Kucha.
Okay, so I'm starting.
Yeah. So, and what we do is that they can introduce themselves a bit better so you have an understanding. No, it's fine. We are sitting here.
Sound is very intense.
Yeah? Okay, so maybe I just... from her. Oh, yeah. But the speakers are in that direction.